Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to the Directly Indirect Show. I'm your host, Tremaine, man. And again, man, thank all of y'all, man, for showing love, looking out, for subbing to the channel. Man, I just appreciate y'all, man. I don't know what else to say, like real talk, man. I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time, you know what I'm saying, pandering to y'all, thanking y'all, but in real life, thank you. You know what I'm saying? I know it sounds corny, I get it. It's weird, you know, and I used to watch YouTube videos. Man, it's so cringy when they do that. But now I understand why people do it, because like some people are really appreciative of y'all taking y'all time out of y'all day and viewing our content. That's a real thing. But as enough of that, I'm done with that. I'm on to the video. I'm sorry I had to get that out, man. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Anyway, we're traveling to Alabama. We're traveling all the way to Alabama because a lot going on at this women's facility there. Let's get into the little news thingy, clippy thingy, and break it down and see what's going on in good old Alabama.
Well, tonight, new arrests connected to Alabama's prison system. Most are connected to contraband, but another is an officer accused of sexually assaulting an inmate.
He's been identified as Quinton, and he's accused of sex crimes while working at Tutwiler Prison for Women. Court records accuse him of forcing an inmate to perform a sex act and threatening her if she didn't do what he said, of writing her up for disciplinary actions, which would have kept her from seeing her children. He's now on mandatory leave from office. Brantley is one of a number of arrests announced recently by the Department of Corrections. The DOC reports it has made more than 100 arrests so far this year, and 38 of them do involve corrections staff members. The Department of Corrections says it's part of efforts to fight contraband smuggling and violence.
LaQuinton. I should have known with a name like LaQuinton, you wouldn't be up to something. That name alone, if I met a guy right now that was selling me fight tickets and his name was LaQuinton, I'm not buying them. LaQuinton reminds me of a certain person that I went to training with. I'm not going to call his name because he's probably watching this. I'm not going to call his name because Virginia is really small. But LaQuinton definitely reminds me of a guy I went to training with. Now, let me tell you about this guy. Our class was about, I don't know, maybe 20 deep, right? And this guy was the only guy that was going to Fluvanna prison, right? Fluvanna is an all-female prison. So this guy was the only guy that was going. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, he's the only guy in this class that's going to that prison. Like, it stood out, right? Now, this is a 6-week class, right? I think it's 6 weeks, right? I haven't went through like the training class in forever, but it's 6 weeks, right? I think 6 weeks. Okay. Anyway, it's a long time. So this guy kept talking about women and how much he loved the women and how much all the women who were assisting us there at the training grounds, they were from the prison. So he would see these women around cooking and cleaning and whatever the case may be, because, you know, that this was the first year that the women from the prison were allowed, I guess, or whatever, able, capable, or whatever the case may be. I don't know what we're going to use. It's 2024. You can't say about so much. But anyway, the women was working there for the first time. Usually it was men, from what I heard. I don't know. He just kept making comments about how beautiful the women were and how thick the women were. And some of them was pretty. Some of them was pretty. It is what it is. I don't know what they did. I never looked their stuff up. Don't judge me. I ain't got to work there. So this guy, our last day of training, I'm like, all right, bro, don't slip up, bro. You feel me? I'm building a little rapport with this guy, so I'm kind of talking to him like a friend. Like, man, don't slip up, bro. Like, some of these Jones, all right, bro, but you feel me? It's a job. You got kids. Oh, bro, man, no, bro. Bro, you might think I'm tweaking, bro. Nah, I ain't about to. Bro, I ain't but the man. You know what? Guess what happened? Exactly. Got caught up. Now, full circle back to LaQuinton. If you're not a certain guy with certain mm, with a certain restraint, uh, you have to be mentally available, mentally strong. Um, because just like when women work at all male facilities and these men are doing everything to get these women attention, that's what's happening. That's what's happening in the all women's facility, right? They're doing the same thing to the men, flashing them, right? You feel me? They're doing whatever they can to get a man they find attractive, whatever man they can probably convince or coerce him to bring in something for them. They're going to do whatever it takes, just like what men do in all men facilities to female correctional officers or whatever the case may be. There's no difference. It's just a gender switch. That's the only thing. LaQuinton was weak. LaQuinton was weak. You know, when I worked in a female prison for a little while to help out for overtime, I didn't work there full time. I never even thought about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm better than LaQuinton. I mean, I am. LaQuinton's a horrible person. I'm sorry. Look at the news clip. LaQuinton's a horrible person. LaQuinton used his power to coerce women into doing things. Yeah, or he'll threaten to write them up, and these women wanted to see their kids or whatever the case may be. So I take that back. I'm legitimately better than LaQuinton. Most of us are better than LaQuinton. LaQuinton's horrible. You made me say it. I wasn't gonna go there, but you made me say it. If you are a man and if you live in a town that has a female facility, right, or you live close by one, or like here in Virginia, where I live in particular, there's several prisons within a hour mile, not even an hour, maybe 40-minute radius, right? I think where I'm at right now, there's 3 prisons, um, all within a 40-mile radius. Uh, the female prison is maybe an hour and a half away, still drivable for some people who get those high positions that's worth the drive. They tend to take it. Don't screw yourself over. You know what I'm saying? If you know you're a weak man, if you know you can't contain yourself around regular women, definitely don't go in there around women that's going to do whatever in their power to get you to come outside your square. Because they're going to do any and everything. And it's just not a good look. I mean, honestly, because let's be real. I'm not talking crap about anybody in the facilities, but I will say this because if you work for the state, federal, or whatever the case may be, then you know this to be true. Just like there are diseases out here in the free world, it's the same thing in the facility. So don't think because they're contained or they're locked up that I'm just saying it ain't worth it overall. Just make it simple for everybody. Right? LaQuinton did things that nobody should ever do. I'm gonna actually tell a story of what happened to me at Nottoway County Correctional on my next episode with my superior, who was a female. And some people watching this is gonna be like, "Oh, that was you. That was me." So that's next episode. I don't want to get into that because I'm gonna need at least an hour to break that down completely. More of the story: don't work at a female facility and end up like LaQuinton if you're not strong-willed and you have a sense of morality with you and the people around you. It's just not worth it. Just putting it out there. But anyway, I don't want this video to go on forever. I don't want this video to go me. I can talk forever, just blah 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 blah. But anyway, thank y'all again, seriously, man, for tuning in and really y'all just saying a whole lot of nice things, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Like people don't understand, like this isn't super hard, but it's not super easy. It's in the middle, right? And it doesn't matter because I love doing it regardless. You know what I'm saying? So if it was hard or easy or indifferent, I love doing it. I love y'all, man. Stay blessed, stay healthy, stay positive, and I'll catch y'all on the next episode.
All think I'm awesome, but I'm not the man. I'm all about my biz. Paper come in suitcases. When I talk, they hold their mouth. It's looking like they tooth aching. Cause I know these dudes hate, but I'm trying to keep my cool. I'm trying to keep my hands clean, but it's hard with all these tools. Kinda hard with all these rules.